Ja.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we have some more Natural Selection League goodness to be played, cast, and watched. We were here yesterday. We watched the 8-Bit Gamers versus Team.ru. Both teams tied at 2 points. They played NS2 Zombie and NS2 Descent. Today, we watch Team.ru versus For the Lolz. That's correct. We have more Division 3 games today. And I'll admit, Division 3 is my favorite division. Dear viewers, I hope you're ready for some more NS2. The sweet sound of success. All right, it's already time for player introductions. Let's go through the list. In the Hive, for the Alien team, who is For the Lolz. is Psyche. Fielding, we have a Sneaky Dragon, the Wicked King. Alt F4, Carry, and Cash. For Team.ru, in no particular order, we've got Kviza, Vipco, Resistor, Karasutengu, 3.14, and Made in Russia. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gents. It's gonna get crazy in here. We've got some Division 3 craziness coming right up. And take a quick look at the rosters for each team here. This is our beloved website, ensl.org, if you are interested in playing competitively, or just playing gathers, which are a 6v6 competitive format. Make sure you head to ensl.org. This is Team.ru, our resident Russians. And here we have For the Lolz. Look at that emblem. Beautiful. And all team members here. We have two casters for this, I believe. This is being cast in English and in Russia. Administrator Mega is here. Mega once again incurring delays. It's okay. It's okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams have readied. We are about to start the match. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching Season 12, Division 3 of the Natural Selection League. This is Team.ru versus For the Lolz on NS2 Vale. This is game number 1 of 4 in this series. Pi is going to sneak into a vent. Pop back out. We got some pot shots on the Wicked King, and Karasu is now parasited on the power node. Oh my goodness. Carry coming from the vent in C12. Gonna scoot on down to the east. Possibly go base here on the west side of the map. Whoa! We got 2 Marines down. And 3 Skulks. Going straight for the power node, but Made in Russia rounds the corner. Downs 2 Skulks. Make that 3 Skulks. Beautiful play. We've got a tunnel established in double or nano grid. The first hive has been upgraded to Crag Hive. And we've got Armor 1 50% complete as Vipco goes down in nano. Successful defense by the alien team. Team.ru is going for C12. It looks like they're ignoring nanogrid for the time being. Resistor has made his way into Y junction to desist cargo. It's going to prevent a 4th harvester for the alien team here. And we've got Sneaky Dragon sneaking along in West Junction. taking some shots from Vipco. Vipco goes down. Pi rounds the corner. Spots the Wicked Kid. Wicked King having some trouble landing a parasite here. But, he's gonna keep at it. For the Lolz needs this information. They need to know where this Marine is going. And Wicked King will make it into the vent safely. C12 has been built. Made in Russia, moving into pipeline now. And Resistor back in Y junction. Karasu Tengu holding East Junction has cleared no one, apparently. We've got some biting going on in Skylights now. Resistor in Nanogrid. Looks like he's got reinforcements coming. One Skulk down, Psyche arriving. One Marine down. So that's a fair trade so far. Resistor backing out into the dome. Pipeline is being built right now. And Infestation once again spreading into cargo. That's going to be the alien team's insurance. Sneaky Dragon will move into the dome. Made in Russia and Vipco in utility. Made in Russia gets parasited. And Carry now scooting from C12 to pipeline. Holding these Marines on the right side of the map. Makes it into the vent and escapes. Oh my goodness, we got lurks on the field. The Wicked King is now lurking. Made in Russia takes out Carry. Uh-oh, Wicked King makes it into the vent. To escape into Y junction. And back to Nano. Interesting. To the safety of the gorge. We see Resistor now has moved into cargo. There is one shell on the field. Ooh, Resistor takes out Sneaky Dragon. And Wicked King manages to hold Nano for the time being. There we go. One Harvester down. That is the first Harvester destroyed in this game. Made in Russia, overwhelmed by these lurks and the gorge in cargo. Power node unprimed in East Junction. We have a rotation of the lurks into pipeline. Carry not taking any chances with his or her lurk, is going to look for Marines before starting to bite the RT here. And Sneaky Dragon moving into C12 from the dome. Going to come face to face with Karasu here. One Skulk for one Marine. This leaves C12 exposed, but Vipco is here to reinforce. Carry taking a lot of damage, is going to fall back. Made in Russia, entering the room, opening on the lurk once again, and Alt F4. There's a couple bites on the RT. Goes for the Marine, and will escape into Topographical, where Karasu will appear. We are 5 minutes and 15 seconds into this game. Marines are Armor 2. Weapons 1 with Phase Tech researching currently. Aliens are on 3 shells. Currently 28 team res, so they'll be able to drop a hive soon enough in cargo. But Pi now. Pi is moving once again. Actually, it was Resistor, I believe, the first 2 times. Pi now moving into cargo, desisting. And opening on the Drifter. The Drifter makes it out alive, but is at 9% health. That looked lower than 9. And here comes the Alien Crush into cargo. A nice descent onto the Marine there. Vipco moving into subsector, opening on the tunnel to Nano, but he will not have time to take this tunnel down before being assaulted by a Lurk and a Skulk. So it looks as though Marines have lost 2 RTs at this point. Oh, Sneaky Dragon. Is he hidden? Apparently not. Resistor. Taking out the Skulk from behind. Entering the room from the vent. Moving silently and sneakily. And here we go. The power is now being primed in East Junction. We've got a phase gate being built here. Both lurks in C12. Did they hear this? I'm pretty sure they heard the power go up in East Junction. We have Katasu and Resistor rotating into C12 right now. Opening on the lurks. These lurks, very gutsy. Maiden rush rounding the corner into Dome. What a play. Hoping to catch these lurks. Almost completes his pinch. And we've got a hive being built in cargo right now. With a drifter, a crag, and a shift to give this gorge energy to build a hive. And I see lurks splitting here. Very dangerous move at this point in the game. We need to keep these lurks up, ladies and gents. And now we have a phase gate being erected in the dome. How is the alien team going to respond? The Wicked King almost gets taken out. We've got shotguns on the field. These are weapons. 2 shotguns now. Sneaky Dragon fading, and carry goes down to Resistor just outside of Nano. Hand grenades are getting thrown into Nano. A scan goes down, and these Marines are pushing in. Pi holding the back as 2 Marines go down inside Nano. Oh my goodness, these fades are low. Very low. Sneaky Dragon will escape with his life. More grenades now thrown into Nano. We've got some Hydras on the walls here. This is a good defense so far. Carry taking a lot of damage, moving in for some bites. But it looks as though the Marines are pushing these aliens out. The second hive has been upgraded to Shade. And my goodness, Sneaky Dragon goes down. I don't know where or how. Wicked King moving into Skylights will open on the RT there. The tunnel has been destroyed in Nanogrid. Whipped down. The crag is low. Off infestation. Cash now in pipeline. It looks like the alien team is now rotating into control. But their movements are staggered. And a beacon goes off. There is no phase gate in Nano, but the East Junction phase gate is still up. We've got Cash and C12 trying to do as much economic damage as he can before the Marines are able to establish their presence in Nano. And Cash gets taken off the RT in C12 as the aliens destroy the extractor in Skylights. Resistor finishing off the extractors, or the harvesters rather, in Nanogrid. And Carry desperately trying to get some damage on these Marines, but having trouble with these level 2 shotguns. Advanced Armory is now completing. We've got Metabolize researched on the alien team, and we've got 2 Veils complete. Here we go. Nice rotation onto the gate in Dome. The Marines are out of position for this. We've got Pi arriving from C12. Ooh, nice shot on the lurk. The Wicked King holding back, spiking, and Katasu shows up out of nowhere. Katasu must have been building the extractor in pipeline. Will take out a hallucination in the dome, and an actual fade. Alt F4 goes down, and the second gate, this one in East Junction, has been destroyed. Oh my goodness, this is getting chaotic. Cash once again finding himself on the extractor in C12. Whoa, gets taken out in the vent. That was a good pistol shot by Pi. Ooh, Wicked King playing very dangerously. I'm not sure what his move there, or what his plan was. He's going to have to be very careful. Alt F4 now, hoping to take out the extractor in C12. Manages to do so. Ooh, nice shot by Pi, jumping just over the wall there. So it looks like the entire east side has been taken. And these skulks are not wasting any time. For the Lolz showing an impressive display. Here we go. Beautiful skulking here. I spoke too soon. Oh my goodness. What a play by Karasu. The aliens are going to have to play very carefully now. We've just witnessed one Skulk diving into Nano. And getting taken out by a shotgunner. Yeah, these Skulks probably want to avoid these Marines. Especially the shotgunners. Yeah. Yeah, these Skulks are having a very tough time dealing with these Marines. Good, the Marines are welding as they move. Pistol comes out for lurk at medium range. Oh my goodness, I don't think Pi realized that his pistol clip was empty. And Sneaky Dragon has made it onto the gate in Nano. It is currently being meted. Reinforcements arrive. The alien team is now contained to sub and cargo. They're down to their 2 hives, 2 extractors. Team.ru on 5 extractors currently. Skylace has just gone down. The Wicked King will clean out subsector. And Caddy has made it into C12. The Wicked King scouting. Y Junction comes face to face with Pi. Oh! Alert goes down. The Wicked King has been taken out. So aliens now down to Skulks exclusively. And the Marines teching up on 5 extractors currently. With an interesting obs placement in the dome. C12 gets scanned, but the extractor goes down. We've got another Skulk biting the power in pipeline. And Alta 4 just can't get a break in the C12 topographical vents. The Skulks managed to take out the phase gate in the dome, but they're divesting from their attack here. They moved in while these Marines had no shells in their shotguns. I believe they wanted to help the Wicked King in nanogrid. These Skulk Marine engagements are reminding me of the Matrix when who was it? Was it Morpheus telling Neo that no one had ever survived a fight with an agent? That's what this feels like right now. It feels like these Marines are agents and that the Skulks are survivors, are rebels. Here we go. Power getting hit by It Worked. I don't know who It Worked is, but the power node is a good option in Nano. That's a crucial structure that For the Lolz can hit and exploit over and over if need be. C12 is taking a beating this game. Cat packs have begun the research. We see a grenade launcher on the field resistor, and here's the prototype lab. Jetpacks are available to these Marines, and I'm guessing we're gonna see a cat pack jetpack rush into cargo. Leap is researched. We've got Bile Bomb. Ooh, beautiful rotation by For the Lolz onto the chair. No beacon. No beacon. Cash is the only surviving Skulk here. He's got 2 parasites, or 2 hallucinations rather, to help him. And Cash makes it out alive as cargo gets assaulted. The hive is currently at 17, 14, 8%. The hive goes down in cargo. And we've got a chair redropped in control. Pi defending the chair and pipeline. The skulks are moving in one at a time, though. And Pi will clear the room of 3 skulks. Now, without the second hive, these skulks have lost their ability to leap. The chair has been rebuilt in control. That is unfortunate. I feel as though if those skulks had just been patient enough to wait for each other, they could have cleared pipe.
Command station under attack.
Now at that point, the chair had already been dropped in control once again. Massive push into subsector here. We've got jetpack shotguns and a jetpack grenade launcher. Sneaky Dragon comes in for the grenade launcher, comes face to face with Made in Russia. Made in Russia dispatches the skulk with his shotgun, and we've got another hive drop in cargo, but it worked, gets taken out. Oh my goodness. Did you see the 3 lurks dying simultaneously? Was that a bug? Team.ru takes the first game of the series. What a display of power. Look at that kill graph, ladies and gents. There was some good res biting there, but oof. Losing Nano was a big deal. Yeah, we've got some good structure damage on the alien team. But the Marine team, look at this. 19-2 for Made in Russia. 17-6. 12-8. 12-4. All positives on the Marine team. Excellent KDRs. So Team.ru currently in the lead, 1 point to naught. Let's see how both teams fare when the tables are turned. Yesterday, we saw nothing but alien wins in the Division 3 matches. Specifically during Team.ru versus 8-Bit Gamers. We'll see how strong For the Lolz alien game is. I'm trying to remember if the phase gate in East was moved into Nano. I think it was. I think the East gate went down at some point. I know the Dome gate went down and was rebuilt. But solid move. There was a Marine positioned in pipeline, ready to build a chair. I'm not sure if that Marine was rebuilding an RT previous to that. But that allowed for a smooth transition for the chair into pipe, and then a rebuild in control. That was very well handled. And indeed, it was ballsy to not beacon. That goes to show the level of coordination and know-how that Team.ru had. I feel as if For the Lolz could have pack played a bit better. In the early game, they cleared cargo very well. 2 lurks, a skulk, and a gorge. But I didn't see the lurks sticking together that much. And the skulks were often staggered when engaging Marines. And that definitely hindered their performance. A prime example was in Pipeline, when I believe Resistor went up against 3 skulks. And here we go. Psyche has readied for the Lolz. Currently waiting on Team.ru to indicate their readiness. Apparently Resistor is AFK. He will be back in 1 minute. Perhaps a bio break. The best kind. We've got a request to turn the graphics up. Let's turn the graphics up, ladies and gents. Let's see what kind of performance we can eke out of this computer. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching game number 2 of 4 in Season 12, Division 3. Team.ru versus For the Lolz. We've got a 1-4 split by For the Lolz. 4 Marines rushing to Topo. Carry building the power. What are these moves? What is happening here? It looks like these 2 skulks are going for the Marine in topographical. Very nice kill. Both skulks working together to ensure they hold the room. Topo is not destroyed. We have 2 skulks rotating to the gorge and dome. And we're going to turn this music off. Yes, we are. Alt F4, the Wicked King holding in nano, but for how long? We've got 4 skulks approaching here. 2 skulks down so far. And the aliens hold nano. Topo has gone up. It feels as though the aliens missed an opportunity to take that extractor down. Mines completed for the Lolz. The first hive has been evolved to Crag Hive for Team.ru. Sneaky Dragon will take out Vipco in West Junction and move down to System, where Made in Russia is patiently awaiting an ambush here. Whoa, beautiful biting by Made in Russia, but almost doesn't make it. Pi, Resistor, now back in Topographical, trying to get a surround on Carry here. Carry goes down, and this RT is open for biting. Meanwhile, Cash has made it all the way down into Pipeline, currently hitting the tunnel to Nanogrid. Kaviza ejects from the hive, engages the Marine. Cash survives, takes out the Skulk, but ultimately goes down to Made in Russia. And 2 Marines now in Nanogrid assaulting the tunnel on this end. And the alien defense team arrives. I feel like the Marine coordination was a bit off there. Had those Marines been hitting the tunnel as soon as Cash opened on the tunnel and pipe, they would have stood a good chance to take it out. Unfortunately for the Marines, that is not how the events transpired. Resistor landing a good parasite on the Wicked King, falling back into C12. So far, Team.ru in a very good position. They're on 4 Harvesters with 1 more going up in C12. If Resistor can hold, the Wicked King clears Resistor from C12. Cash now moving back into Pipeline. We've got alien movement into control here, but a mine clears 2 skulks simultaneously, and Carrie, fighting for her life, will survive. That's a lot of med packs. The tunnel has been cleared from Pipeline. Cash and Sneaky Dragon super aggressive in Pipeline here. Eggs being dropped, and several skulks will take these Marines down. The sys chain has been broken through the neck into C12 and to cargo. The tunnel will ensure infestation on the Harvesters in Nano. But more resources will have to be spent on Sys. We've got Resistor on the field as Lurk, as well as Pi. Pi easily clears the Wicked King from C12. Marines kind of low on res here. They're at their maximum, which is 3, and the alien team is rotating to the left side of the map. These skulks are hungry. Hungry skulks. Alt F4. We're going to move back towards C12 and try to take out these skulks. Made in Russia falls to Alt F4, but Vipco, the victor of that battle, Sneaky Dragon, takes Vipco by surprise, and it looks like the Lurks are doing some work on the east side. We've got a Marine in the neck. Cash doing quite a bit of damage to Resistor here. My goodness. Beautiful shooting by Cash. The Lurk will survive, and it looks as though the extractor in Overlook is still up. Marines on 4 extractors versus the aliens 5 harvesters. Armor 1 is complete for the Marine team. The aliens are currently on 3 shells. The Wicked King venturing into C12 solo, doing quite a bit of damage to Pi, but Pi receives healing from Ethnic. Carry rounds the corner. These Marines need to group if they're going to engage these Lurks, especially with the Gorge so close by. Sneaky Dragon now building the extractor in sub. Beautiful parasiting by Made in Russia. We've got 2 parasited Marines in sub, but Cash Cash, unawares, dropping mines on the vent in West Junction, will accidentally let Vipco slip through their lines. And the Lurks are now doing work on the east side. Marines moving into system waypointing. We've got Armor 2 started now for the Marine team. And Vipco will bite on the Extractor and Overlook unmolested as the Marines move into Nanogrid, but leave their flank open. The Lurks will descend upon them from behind. And that's a lot of meds dropped. But to what end? To what end, I ask you? Metabolize now, almost complete for Team.RU. These Marines unable to stop the Marines, or the aliens, from taking out their extractors. Pi clearing the mines in Skylights comes face to face with Cash. The moves are strong. Pi doesn't take much damage there. 2 Marines now moving into Sky, doing a lot of damage to these Lurks. The Lurks are forced to retreat, and it looks as though defensive position has been set up in system waypointing. This I like. This is a statement. Wicked King and Alt F4 now in Overlook. We've got fades on the field. Made in Russia now fading. And Carry trying to solo these Lurks. And West Junction is rejoined by the Wicked King and Alt F4. My goodness, Pi going back in for some bites. And still survives. This must be so frustrating for the Lulz right now. Oh my goodness, the Marines moving past whips. And a nice flank by Vipco. Vipco, the second fade on the field. Oh, we've got Cash in the dome. Spots a Crag. No time to do anything. Okay, that was an input fail. I was trying to spectate Vipco there, but it switched to the Gorge for some reason. Oh. These Marines are getting twist-turned upside down. Got Made in Russia stalking his next victims here. Shotguns on the field. Made in Russia forced to rethink his strategy here. As the Marines fight for Skylights. This is getting down to the wire. Overlook RT looks like it's going to go down here. That'll leave For the Lulz on 3 extractors, and the entire south side is green right now. Team.RU have claimed all 3 tech points, but we've got cash and cargo. Hello. Hello. What's up, Cash? What's going on? What's the plan? What's the plan? I don't think there's an observatory on the field. Marines cannot get phase gates. Cash is stuck here with his shotgun. And there he go. He's going to open on the harvester in cargo. We've got Pi moving in with the babblers. And that's the end of that. Topographical in a lot of trouble here. Wicked King and Carry moving in from control. We've got a battle in Skylights. It looks like a Lurk will be pushed back here. Whoa, my goodness. Pi goes down to Cash, Sneaky Dragon, and Alt F4 in West Junction. I believe that's the first lifeform kill. We've got a hive being grown in cargo currently. 2 Marines moving through east. Looks like aliens are going to go to Marine start. And once again, I don't think there's an OBS on the field. There is no OBS. The aliens were a little confused there for a sec. I think they wanted to get a safe position away from mines. And they begin chomping on the chair here. I see med packs being dropped on top of the chair. I think the commander is going to jump out here momentarily. Better be soon. This chair's at 25%. We've got 2 Marines hitting the hive in sub. But to what end? I ask you. Yeah, I'm still waking up. Oh my goodness, I couldn't see the stats there. If my words don't come out right, you have my apologies. Alright, so currently, Team.ru is up 2 points to none. Let's change the score here. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do my speech exercises before the cast. Stunning display of prowess by Team.ru. I think For the Lolz had a tough time planning their next move. Now let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick here. So there's the res graph. The aliens lost 1 harvester that game. Marines lost 5 extractors. And the kill graph reversed, it looks like a couple times. 1. 2. A couple times before the fades were on the field. But I think the fades sealed the deal. Made in Russia was fading. Vipco was fading. All positives. Except for the commander. Commander went 2 and 3. Resistor. Oh, look at that structure damage. Resistor and Vipco. And take a look at the accuracies here. Psyche, 50% accuracy. My goodness, with that 22 player damage. 18.7 to 25.85. So decent accuracies on the Marine team. But I think their attacks were staggered. Yeah, there was no observatory dropped that game. Marines started with mines, into armor 1, shotguns, and then armor 2. And finally weapons 1. Oh, there was an observatory. They dropped an observatory at 2 res. That could have been destroyed and never redropped. Where was the OBS though? I completely missed that. One example of something that is deadly to the Marine team is, oh, that's a lot of mines. Is when Cash was hitting the tunnel in Pipeline. And after he died, 2 Marines moved into Nano and started hitting the tunnel there. You've got to make sure. You've gotta make sure that if you're going to hit both ends of those tunnels, it's either simultaneous or it'll give you enough time to not encounter aliens on both sides of the tunnel. Cash went down, so the aliens were free to defend, and then the 2 Marines opened on the tunnel in Nano, which gave the aliens precisely enough time to move through the tunnel and defend Nano. If one push fails, move on. Well, these are interesting spawns. I think we may have to manually set spawn locations here.
My shriek says I need an outlet for my aggression.
Yeah, I think we're gonna reload the map. Saw some good mine placement that game. In control. One mine managed to clear 2 skulks. But I think... I'm not sure if it was a failure in strategy.
You and what are
Because the Marine aim wasn't that bad. It was actually very decent. These are very good aims for Division 3. But it seems like there were a lot of Marines out of position. And when life forms are on the field, you want to work together, but you want to stay separated. If that makes any sense. We'll say if you've got 2 Marines in the same room, we'll say this is a room. We've got walls on all 4 sides here. You want to spread as far as you can, basically, so that one Marine is here, and the other Marine is over here. So that when a life form, say, swoops in, say a lurk, and attacks this Marine's gonna... But the other Marine has a good vantage point. He will not have to move his mouse as fast. He will not lose the target as easily. I see a lot of engagements where both Marines are standing right next to each other, so they're both trying to hit a lurk or a fade. But if you use distance to your advantage, ladies and gents, we're going live. We've got Frontiersman, Team.ru in the lead, 2 points to none. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Season 12. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Season 12, Division 3. Team.ru versus For the Lolz. Team.ru in the lead, having won twice on NS2 Vale. We are now on NS2 Summit. And this is what I like seeing. Good pack play by For the Lolz. These aliens are severely chipped. They have denied Computer Lab for the time being. They've even pulled a Marine back from Crevice. Resistor trying to prevent a base rush. But the Skulk's languishing in Comp Lab, and they all go down. Apparently we're supposed to have a south spawn here. I don't know who for. Oof, that was close. That was close. Oh, apparently this map is forked. Yeah, a lot of Skulks getting caught out of position here. Playing solo, or dashing into combat. In theory, a good Marine should be able to kill 3 skulks solo. We've got 2 shells on the field. For the Lolz, we've got armor 1 completing now, and the game is being paused. I can't see what's written here. Administrator Mega says, sorry, what? No, it's random, but aliens cannot spawn north. Okay. So spawns are okay. We're going to continue with this game. Let's take a look here. We have infestation spreading through reactor core into atrium. We've got 2 Marines here in summit reception. And we've got skulks moving into crevice. Now, these skulks don't know these Marines are positioned here. But they're going to open on this extractor, and they're going to pull the Marines north. And after the Marines clear this, supposing they clear it, their next move naturally will be to move into atrium, where aliens want to build a harvester. So this is a dangerous move, in my books. Sneaky Dragon is going to defend crevice. Resistor survives so far. Carry versus 2 Marines now. Struggling to land bites here. The axe comes out. Resistor clears carry with the axe. Both Marines go down. Crevice is destroyed. And For the Lolz are safe for the time being. But we've got Pi moving into reactor here. Sneaky through crossroads. Wicked King lands the parasite. The entire alien team is aware of his position right now. Vipco will clear cache from crossroads. The drifter is pulled back and shot upon. Drifter very low here. Makes it around the corner, but just barely. What is that? 6% health. Poor drifter Vipco. Vipco clears carry easily in glass hallway. Alt F4 now, I believe, has been biting the extractor in Marine main base. Cache opening on Karasu will go down. Looks like he missed a bite and decided to disengage the Marine. Sneaky Dragon sneaking. Crouching Tiger, sneaking Dragon. And the Harvester has gone down in reactor core. We've got Carry and Wicked King engaging. Pi goes down. Can they save this Harvester? 15%. I don't think that's going to make it. That sys chain is quite long, and this Harvester's already low. And there we go. Vipco takes out the Harvester in atrium. Wicked King, once again, solo lurks. Solo lurks, very dangerous. Cash moving in on the reload. Will he be able to finish the job? Yes, he does. Pi goes down to Cash. Mid and Russia currently parasited in computer lab. Katasu takes out Alt F4 in the vent. There's an OBS positioned here. That's an interesting OBS placement. And this is the new map, isn't it? Yeah, there's extra obstacles here. Further corridorization of NS2 maps. Much to my chagrin. It seems as though some of the life forms are very hesitant to engage. Oh, made in Russia. Just melts cache and ventilation. Calls for the power node to be dropped, and there it is. It looks as though Pi is defending base. The Marines are on 4 extractors currently. The aliens on 2 harvesters. Reactor has been rebuilt or regrown. Wicked King struggling to land bites here. We've got 5 aliens in ventilation. Nice crush by For the Lolz. This extractor is vulnerable. We've got Alt F4 in comp lab. Pi moving up, already parasited. Alt F4 will survive. A good move for him now would be to move through crossroads toward crevice. Resistor bruising in crossroads. Yeah, these skulks are playing dangerous. The Marines know they're here. Oh, nice biting. 2 Marines down for 1 skulk in comp lab. This extractor is now very vulnerable. We've got Vipco moving into reactor core. Going straight for the harvester. Looks like he's going to move. He's going to desist it. Very solid move. Both lurks in now. And Vipco goes down. Carry lands 1 bite. Disengages. Allows Wicked King to finish the job. Alt F4 now, doing some pole dancing in Crossroads, goes down to Made in Russia. Look at those shots, no hesitation whatsoever. This Marine knows who he wants to kill and how. That I can admire. He can predict his target's movement and punish them before they know what's what. We've got 2 lurks, 2 skulks now moving into Crossroads versus a LMG and a shotgun. Both Marines go down. Beautiful pack play by For the Lolz. Very nice. This is what we need to see out of this team. This is their true potential. The lurk moves out momentarily, comes back in for some bites. The skulk is cleared off the RT. Carry forced out of Crossroads. This RT is very low. But the Marines are still holding the central map position. And Alt F4 now in the vent. Is he going to go for the obs? That would be a solid play right now. Go for it, Alt F4. You know you want to. You know you want to. Here he goes. Ladies and gents, he is on the extractor. All right. Marines erecting a phase gate in Crossroads. While we've got 2 lurks clearing out the extractor. There we go. In sub-sector, sub-access. And Sneaky Dragon trying to get a parasite off on the shotgunner here. Some more pack play happening. Both lurks spiking to their heart's content. Moving in for the bites here. Right next to the phase gate. You guys got to be very careful here. If a Marine comes through with a shotgun, you might be dead meat. Here we go. 3 Marines now in Crossroads. They're going to move up toward Glass Hallway. And we see welders on the field. The Marines are currently 1-1. Armor 1, weapons 1 with shotguns and phase tech. Aliens are on 3 shells, biomass 3, just completing. We're 8 minutes and 10 seconds into this game, number 3 of 4. And the Wicked King goes down to Pi. Where is Pi? Pi is in Glass Hallway. We've got desisting occurring in Atrium, as well as in ventilation. This is a huge blow to the alien team. These skulks have to rotate back home and clear this threat. But they're going to stay in enemy territory and work on the Marine economy for the time being. Resistor now moving out of ventilation. This has to be resisted immediately. I don't think there is an alien in the hive right now, though. Carry, can you do it? Can you save the harvester? And that is a negatory. Harvester goes down in reactor core almost at the same time, and we've got 4 skulks now moving into Crossroads. Resistor and Vipco phase in to reinforce. 1 skulk down, Sneaky Dragon with 3 HP, and we've got 4 aliens on this gate right now. The gate goes down in Cross. We've also got Psyche in flight control, buying his teammates some time. It looks like he was pressuring the main base while these aliens... Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what needs to happen. This is very dangerous. But this is good. Excellent work for the Lolz. Excellent work by the alien team. It looks like it's taken For the Lolz a couple rounds to warm up, but now they're showing us what they can do. We've got infestation spreading to the south here into ventilation and sub-access. Cash working on the power node here as Katasu rebuilds the RT and computer lab. Aliens rotating into Atrium, which is going to force the Marines back to the north side of the map instead of pushing south where they naturally want to go for the hive. Oh, but very vulnerable drifter. Excellent reaction time by Psyche in the hive here, pulling the drifter off the harvester and ventilation. But the skulks get cleared, and Alt F4 is just wailing on this harvester. Nice. 2 aliens now on the phase gate in reactor core. Another phase gate has just gone up in Crossroads. Oh. These Marines are deadly accurate with these shotguns. I see skulks. Some of them have regen, and some of them have crush. But versus these shotguns, I think carapace is really the only option. Nice, good. That's one shotgun down. I don't see any gorges on the field. Yeah, Cash running with crush, which will allow him to do more damage to armor, but he needs to survive these engages versus shotguns. Oh my goodness, carry has gone down in reactor core. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good for the Lulz. They are currently on 21 team res with only one harvester. Team.ru on 5 extractors with 2 more blueprints. Cash, I didn't think he had any upgrades there. Engaging these 2 Marines now, heading into data core. 3 Marines now in data core. We've got Karasu, Made in Russia, and Pi fighting off the skulks, taking out the eggs. Almost an ambush there, but it failed. Very nice positioning by the Marine team here, pulling the aliens south toward the harvester in data core. And these skulks are cowering behind the hive. Cash will call GG. For the Lulz gives game number 3 to Team.ru, putting them up to 3 points to 0. Look at that. Pi in the lead, 20 kills, 5 deaths. Very nice KDRs once again. Not as good as last round, though. Oh, wow. So Team.ru in the lead on the kill graph the entire game, or just about. We saw some excellent pack play by For the Lolz that game, but I think they could have managed their upgrades better, especially going up against the Marines. What kind of upgrades did the Marines have? Armor 1, weapons 1. Really, the only thing they needed was shotguns, apparently. Versus the 3 shells. I think if the aliens had all gone carapace and just pack played a whole bunch, gone back to the hive to heal, they would have managed those engagements a lot better. I mean, if you're biting res, I can agree with going regen, but when you're coming up against these shotguns who are clearing your skulks seemingly easily, carapace is the de facto choice. That armor will most likely allow you to take one more hit. Especially with Biomass 3, you've got that extra bit of health. But you want that armor provided by Carapace. You need to be able to sustain the hits you know your team is going to take while you are biting the Marines. Once again, though, no gorge. That was surprising to me. I was expecting to see a gorge on that map. It would have helped them hold their resource towers. Team.ru did an excellent job of pushing north and then south, keeping the sys chains down. Well done by both teams that round. I think the Marines were just too accurate with their shotguns. They're too powerful. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. So we're going to reload the map again here. Nothing to see here, folks. Everything going as planned. We're gonna have to change the score again here. Ooh, that was excellent sound design. Did you hear the echo? That was really nice. I like that. So I believe Mega might have to set the spawn locations manually here to ensure a fair and balanced round 2 on NS2 Summit. No comment. Is Mega still here?
Aw, that hurt.
Apparently not. There is a command to manually set spawn locations. Don't remember it. I'd have to look it up real quick. So hopefully Mega knows the command by heart. I think the teams are... But they can. Aliens are allowed to spawn everywhere besides north. Okay. Alright. I thought we were supposed to have mirror matches. Oh, here we go. Same thing once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching game number 4 of 4. Sneaky Dragon doesn't want to finish the arms lab, apparently, of For the Lolz versus Team.ru. This is the last game of the series. Nice shooting by Cash in Crossroads. He will be rejoined by Sneaky Dragon. Vipco is saying hello. Gonna land the parasite before going down. That's the best of all possible situations. We have a Gorge on the field currently building the harvester in ventilation for Team.ru. Cash has moved through Crossroads into Glass Hallway, slowing down here, listening for some incoming skulks. Alta 4 and Carry hesitating on their push into sub-access. They've spotted the gorge and opened upon it. Pi moving in for the bites. Takes out both Marines as Ethnic shoots down into that hallway. A drifter sent into ventilation to finish off the job here. Cash appears to have desisted reactor core. We've got Vipco on the extractor in computer lab. Armor 1 about 60% complete. And the first alien hive has been upgraded to Krag Hive, made in Russia, clearing Carry on her or his way into Comp Lab from spawn. The skulks will rotate now into Crossroads. Cash has been spotted in Pipe Junction. The aliens must now save their harvester and vent, but Sneaky Dragon is also here. We've got 2 Marines now punishing these aliens for being out of position. We've got a 3rd skull coming. Look at this patience. The patience. It's beautiful. Cash goes down. 3 skulks descending onto Sneaky, and he stands no chance. He gets taken out of ventilation, and the Gorge is here to heal up this harvester. It worked, has moved through Crossroads into Reactor as well. Carrie defending Crossroads by herself. I hope that's a her. It sounds like a her name, kind of. Resistor opening on the RT while Pi takes out Carrie. Cash reinforcing from spawn. We've got Atrium up for the Marine team. For the Lolz is on 5 extractors. Team.ru on 3 harvesters. We are 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this game. Armor 1 has completed. Aliens are on 1 shell. Cash, my goodness, almost takes out Resistor, but Resistor will survive to clear the extractor in Crossroads. Meanwhile, Made in Russia is apparently aware of the Marine here in Comp Lab. Look at that strafe biting. Very nice, throwing off the Marine's aim. Also assisted by the Gorge and the Babblers. That extra armor is invaluable. Armor 2 now started for Team.ru. For the Lolz, rather. Beautiful biting by Vipco. I think that Marine was reloading. For the Lolz has saved the extractor in Comp Lab. They are currently pushing Made in Russia and Ethnic back into subsector, sub-access. We've got a Krag on the tunnel here. I don't see any Hydras, though. There we go. 1 Hydra being built now. Ethnic being very careful here, conserving his energy. Kaviza out of the hive to assist in this defense. Both skulks are still up, getting heals from the Gorge, but Kaviza super low. Kaviza goes down. It's the Gorge versus 2 Marines now. Sneaky Dragon reloading. Will Ethnic make it back into the tunnel? He does. And we've got Lurks reinforcing right as the Gorge disappears into the tunnel. And these Marines are holding their ground. It looks as though Atrium and Crevice has gone down, and Resistor has died to Sneaky Dragon just off the screen. I don't know what that was all about. But we've now been... Oh my goodness. Shift dropped in sub, and it looks as though this tunnel will go down. Reinforcements arriving, but will they survive? Kaviza takes out 1 more Marine. There is still a Krag on the Harvester here, and it worked as a lone versus Krag, Harvester, and Shift. This Shift was dropped right before the Hive went down. Unfortunately, Made in Russia moving in now. Catches it, worked on the reload, and saves all the structures in this room. This has to be resisted immediately if it's going to survive. Pi has managed to parasite Cash in Reactor Core. Crevice has been rebuilt for the Lolz, putting them up to 3 extractors. Armor 2 is complete. Aliens on 3 shells. We're nearing the 5-minute mark. And Vipco moving in on the reload. Nice, clear by Team.ru. The Marines are moving back into sub. It looks as though the Krag was never resisted. Krag and the Shift have gone down. That's a lot of resources down the drain. But somehow Team.ru is still on 62 team res. Even with 3 shells. And it looks as though the teams are going to be trading their naturals. Crevice is going down as well as Reactor Core. Carry reinforcing from spawn. Will she be able to save? I really should say he. The chances of females are pretty low here. Carry clears Crevice. And we've got another Marine incursion into Pipe Junction. Cash versus Ethnic the Gorge. This Gorge jumping and healing for its life will go down. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Weapons 1 now researching for the Marine team. And it looks as though both alien teams having trouble holding onto their naturals. Quality crush by the alien team in ventilation. They will scoot into sub. They notice that the RT has not been dropped here. The power is primed, however. That is a prime location for a phase gate. Pardon the pun. Oh, Lurk gets destroyed in Comp Lab. Made in Russia goes down to It Worked and Cash. I'm not sure what worked. Might be talking about some kind of blue pill. Ethnic now in crevice as Pi will rotate to join him, possibly, question mark. Pi going for the parasite. Super low health though. I think that the added DPS on the extractor would be a more sure contribution to his team. Yep, Marines down to 3 extractors. Atrium was erected before crevice went down. It looks as though reactor is under assault once again. The extractor is up in sub access now. Atrium is getting bit, but reactor falls to the Marine team. We've got 2 skulks now. No obs once again. 2 skulks opening on the IP here in flight control. 1 IP down. There is no way for the Marine team to beacon. We've got a chair dropped in Atrium. Both IPs down. The skulks are now working on the Arms Lab. Arms Lab has been recycled, as well as the armory here. And the aliens know that something is up. We've got a chair and an Arms Lab dropped in Atrium. I think an IP is more essential right now. Carry defending solo versus Ethnic. And Carry goes down. We've got 2 Marines in flight control. If they do not clear this, they are doomed. Alt F4 is, I believe, the sole survivor.
Command station taking damage.
And he has to leg it all the way up to Atrium before his team calls GG. Team.ru wins the series 4 points to none. Whoa. Very tight kill graph. I think it took For the Lolz a little bit to warm up. They showed us their potential in games 3 and 4. Unfortunately, they were caught out of position with no observatory on the map. Once again. There you have it, ladies and gents. Let's take a look at the accuracies. From 16.9 to 25%. That seems to be the de facto standard for Division 3 Marines here. And Pi, 71.74% accuracy as aliens. That's very good. Very skilled alien player. Apparently. It was only an 8-minute and some odd game. But once again, no observatory. You cannot leave your base exposed if there is no observatory on the map to recall your team. That is NS2 101. If you cannot cover all lanes, you need that observatory. That is your insurance when your Marines leave the base to assault the alien life forms and economy. You cannot, I repeat, not have an observatory. That is unfortunate. These were really exciting games. I've enjoyed casting them, and I hope you've enjoyed watching them. Good games to both teams. Excellent work. Keep at it. Congratulations to Team.ru for winning the series. Later today, 3 more matches. There are 2 Division 2 matches scheduled, as well as another Division 3. 8-bit gamers will be on later today. Let's pull up the schedule real quick. Don't show anyone. Don't tell them that I'm showing you this. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. We've got... this is done. 1930. Oh, there's a Team.ru versus For the Lolz. This is done. This is accomplished. It looks as though there might have been a forfeited game or possibly a game rescheduled. So we've got 2 matches later on. We've got Sauna Boys versus the 8-bit gamers. Or we've got Pub Stars versus Team Awesome. If you would like to vote on a game, you can let me know through Steam what you would like to watch. I cannot cast both of these. They're only scheduled half an hour apart. So here we go. The score has been updated for a completed game today. As I mentioned, we've got a Division 2 and a Division 3 game later. So Division 2 will be Pub Stars versus Team Awesome, and once again, Division 3 will be Sauna Boys versus 8-bit gamers. Pub Stars and Team Awesome are going to be playing on NS2 Zombie and NS2 Descent. Sauna Boys versus 8-bit gamers. We don't know which map they're going to be playing on yet. They have to ban maps until only 2 are left. And I assume that's because it's a week 5 match. So once again, you can get in touch with me via Steam. Or you can click on the Discord icon below the stream and come visit me there. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And take care of yourselves.